went to check out the waves this morning down at Eastern Point Boulevard and couldn't help but start to think about Abby Flynn. And, since Carl brought it up the other day, it just gets your mind thinking, especially when you come down here. Cold winter's day, winds blowing down here, and it is a creepy place. I hate to say it. Big mansions everywhere, and almost seemingly nobody around. I know obviously it's winter. Place is a lot more active in the summertime, but yeah, it makes you wonder what happened to Abby Flynn, and if we'll ever find out. If those who know the area will turn up BMO coming off of the, and she could have walked this loop. There's a very good chance that she walked this loop back to her house, or maybe she intended to, or maybe this is the way she left. Onto St. Louis Avenue here. It's definitely a strange thing to happen, and like a lot of people had pointed out on the site, that on the Find Abby Flynn site, that nothing ever came of it. I suspect I'm gonna take a right down to the beach area, and I always felt like this is somewhere she would have come down here on the point. There's a couple people out here walking the dogs early. It's not so desolate. They definitely don't want to move. The dog doesn't want to move anyway. It's kind of funny. But yeah, you can also see there's a lot of area out here, and I've done this loop a million times, especially when I was younger, riding my mountain bike or whatever around the back shore. I always made a point to connect the back shore with the Eastern Point, a little extra, by coming down this little road here. It's funny that it's all paved years ago. It would end right here basically, and this would be all sand from this point on. It'd be hard on a mountain bike even, but you can connect it all the way down. I think people remember this area here. But this is somewhere that I really think that Abby Flynn would have come down. I'm probably not supposed to be in here. I'll turn right around. But yeah, you used to be able to connect this all the way through. I would imagine that this house had cameras on it, but right there in front of me, it connects through to, I forget which street it is. It's a quick 3-pointer. But yeah, I think that Abby could have gone right up that trail right in back of us now and done part of that loop, and also walked right down on right back down on Farrington. That's what I really think could have happened, is that I speculate that if there was some sort of an abduction that a lot of people want to lean towards, that if there's some sort of abduction, that I want to say that it either happened way out here, even somewhere down to the left, down near Gonzaga. Someone reported someone waving from the inside of an SUV, and I don't know what about it attracted her attention, but someone had mentioned that online. But yeah, there's a lot of who knows what really did happen. I just figured I'd make this video just to like I said, my interest got piqued when Carl brought it up, and as many, every time you come down here now, you kind of think about it. And I do remember, when it happened, I got my drone, called up Ian to see what they were doing with the drones, met up with Ian, and you could see they went all out to find her. They set up the whole tactical unit right down by her house in the church parking lot here, coming up, and yeah, they really went hard at finding her. There's a lot of people that seemed to be involved in a lot of different ways. Yeah, the drones, like I said, the dogs, they looked a lot of places. They never came up with her. But there's also some other small theories and about what could have happened. Our house is coming up. There's like a couple, there's also a couple different like paths that go behind the house, and it's definitely I guess there's a lot of ways that she could have went. Just a couple next door neighbors here. Trying not to get any license plates or any of that stuff, and here's the house. I don't know who lives here now, but it's interesting that there are Texas plates here. I'll try to not get those mixed in, and I'll move right along, and you can see there's cameras up here now. Doubt they were there before, and it was where the tactical unit was set up. But anyhow, I'm gonna end this video real soon. She took a left down here for her walk, if she did indeed go for a walk, or she possibly took a right, and she could have either left or returned from either of these ways. And there's one more spot that around the church here that I can show you that, as far as her coming and goings, if she lived here for a long, long time, there's paths up and back here as well that I think they're right here as well. There's a couple paths that go up and through here that lead right to the back of that house, I believe. But anyhow, gotta get on with the day. Not that there's too much to do, but figured I'd post this video just to see if people are talking, and we'll see you soon. Hope they find Abby Flynn.